How long can you keep an estate open after death? Settling an estate after a loved one passes is rarely simple, and in New York, the timeline to close an estate can vary widely. Some estates are wrapped up in less than a year, while others may remain open for several years due to legal, financial, or administrative reasons. Understanding how the probate process works and what causes delays helps executors and beneficiaries manage expectations and avoid costly mistakes. Legal obligations in New York. In New York, an estate stays open until the executor has completed all responsibilities and receives formal discharge from the surrogate's court. That includes collecting and valuing assets, paying outstanding debts, resolving taxes, distributing inheritances, and preparing a final accounting. By law, creditors have 7 months from the issuance of letters testamentary or administration to file claims. Distributing assets before this period ends could result in personal liability for the executor. Even after all distributions are made, the executor isn't officially relieved of their duties until the court approves a discharge. Though New York does not impose a hard deadline for estate closure, the law expects executors to act diligently. If too much time passes without action, the court or beneficiaries can step in and compel progress. So, how long can you keep an estate open after death? There's no legal limit on how long an estate can stay open, but most simple, uncontested estates close within 6 to 9 months. Larger or more complex estates, especially those involving real estate, business interests, or litigation, often take over a year. If the estate is subject to tax audits, involves contested wills, or includes hard-to-find beneficiaries, it can remain open for several years. In cases where the will creates long-term trusts or where ongoing legal matters exist, such as a wrongful death suit, parts of the estate may stay open indefinitely. Trusts created for minors or individuals with special needs may operate for decades, even after probate is complete. Executors who leave estates open without a valid reason risk court scrutiny, financial liability, and legal challenges from beneficiaries or creditors. Prompt and efficient action is essential to avoid complications. The process of closing an estate. Keeping an estate open means more than delaying asset distribution. It involves completing several key legal tasks. The executor must file a probate petition, notify heirs and creditors, handle all legitimate claims, manage financial matters, and pay applicable taxes. A final accounting must then be submitted to the court, and only when that is approved does the estate formally close. Delays are common in probate, especially when litigation, audits, or unusual assets are involved. If the executor fails to move forward, they remain legally responsible, and beneficiaries may demand formal updates through court filings. To manage the estate effectively, executors should stay organized and maintain detailed records. That includes tracking communications, financial transactions, and legal filings. Executors must also maintain clear communication with both beneficiaries and creditors to prevent misunderstandings or disputes. In complex cases, seeking guidance from a lawyer helps ensure everything is done properly. An experienced attorney can help avoid costly errors and protect the executor from personal liability. A law firm can also assist with tax filings, valuations, and resolving contested matters. Support from Schlessel Law PLLC. Closing an estate on time helps reduce stress, protect estate assets, and avoid unnecessary legal issues. If you're managing a probate matter in New York, trusted support from a law firm can make a meaningful difference. At Schlessel Law PLLC, we help executors and beneficiaries navigate the legal requirements of estate administration with care and clarity. Call us at 516-574-9630 or visit us at 34 Willis Avenue, Suite 300, Mineola, New York, 11501, United States to schedule a consultation and move forward with confidence.